you said like doesn't feel like an RE game without zombies. It's different, but it still will hit that scratch. I'd consider it, but I'm into progression-based games. What do you mean by progression-based games? I guess we'll go back to the boat. Oh, I see. Okay. There's a new game that came out. I think it's called City Builder. Would that be an example of like what you're talking about? The only reason I know about it is because I saw a video pop up a couple days ago. I think Jake Baldini from GamerRanks did a review of it. Like Diablo, I'd consider a progression-based. Oh, okay, I totally was off track on what you meant by that. I did look up Warframe. That's a very different game than what I expected, and I also looked into RuneScape. That game looks... I think I was either confused about RuneScape because... Well, there's two RuneScapes. I think there's the original and then there's the new one called RuneScape 3. So, that game looks pretty good. The RuneScape 3, I mean, I'm not going to play it, but it looks like an MMO. And it looks good. Like, I was surprised. I was like, oh, this looks very different than what I remember. Because I remember seeing a RuneScape game and it just being really like kind of hard on the eyes. RuneScape 3 is the original? Oh, okay. Why did... The naming is confusing. But in regards to the progression thing, I was way off. I kind of understand what you're talking about now. So basically, like, you get a character, it's kind of low level, and you level up the character, level up the gear, and as you're, like, progressing through a specific journey or story or even co-op. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Then City Builder would definitely not. That's way off. It's more like a simulator. I thought you meant, like, something like that. I just to let you know, I really, really don't like simulators. So never recommend simulators to me. I won't play them. That's why I don't like Skyrim. That's why I don't like No Man's Sky and Starfield, games like that. I just don't do. But to contradict myself, I love Death Stranding though. But that I didn't feel was a pure simulator. Alright, let's see if we end up dying and becoming fish food here. Or swamp monster food. Yeah. This is exactly the kind of shit I expected. There's another game I want to ask you about, but I want to wait till this is over. Okay, whoa!
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
I'll catch up on chat in a minute. So they kind of did this fight like the original. It's been a long time since I played it, but I kind of remember this part.
Where'd you go? Son of a bitch.
Oh shit. Fucking Moby Dick. I got it there. Yeah, I know, right? It's more of a gimmick fight. It's not like... I mean, I'm sure you can die, but it's not like, you know... Oh, okay, so we're going into chapter 4 now. Okay, let me catch up on this chat. Okay, sorry, my scroll was scrolling past your chat too fast. So they got to like 2008 and they came out with EOC update. Oh, evolution of combat. No longer just being a click and AFK while you win. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know enough about the game as far as the mechanics. And updated graphics to 3D. Okay. People really didn't like the change of combat, but like the 3D graphics, so they made a separate version. Oh, okay. Based in 2008. Okay.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Boy.
When day breaks, you two will join our covenant to share in my holy blessing forever.
Yeah, that boat is gonna sink. Okay. There was... oh.
Condor 1 to Roost. Do you read me?
Condor 1? You've been radio silent for 3 hours. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Won't let it happen again.
And the church?
I'm still looking for whatever key I need.
Copy that. I'm glad you're okay. Roost out.
Okay, hopefully there's no more cinematic interruptions. There was no mechanics of combat. You just clicked on a monster and pretty much just ate food. Okay, almost like World of Warcraft. Like World of Warcraft, it's kind of a... World of Warcraft isn't exactly like that. Like, it's kind of like half and half. You still have to, like, go up to a player or an enemy and click or whatever, but it's pretty much like an auto attack thing. But yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. No, the game I wanted to ask you about, because you said you like progression based games. Have you ever played Path of Exile? And I mean, if so, what'd you think of it? Because in my opinion, from what I remember, Path of Exile, you did try. Okay. The only reason I quit playing it was just because it was too time consuming, because of all the mechanics and everything you need to stay up to date to play it. Like, I can only game for like 20 to 30 hours a week. That game requires, I mean, it's like a full-time job. You got to be constantly keeping up to date, having the wiki open. It's just, it's overwhelming with all the shit you need to know and to keep, to be proficient at the game. You can't just play that game for like 15, 20 hours a week or whatever. You really got to be playing it like 40 hours a week. Now, I'm sure like people that have been playing it for years and already kind of have the foundation down, they can probably take breaks here and there, but it's not a game that you can just like Diablo. Diablo is more for casuals. Path of Exile is definitely not for casuals. And that's the only reason why I don't play it. Aside from that, it was a great game. I wish they had another version that was more for casuals, because I would definitely play it. The Path of Exile 2 looks really fucking sick, but I know I won't be able to play it because it's just going to require way too much time. It's good, but I didn't care for the skill tree point marker. Yeah. I think this is that hat from that officer that got beheaded. I think there's anything. Okay. It's kind of weird because, like when you get, I don't remember it, the respec, but I kind of wonder, so I recently just played Lies of P. It's kind of a Souls-like type of game, but I would say it was more like Souls on steroids. And like, I think a lot of us, when we play video games, we want some sort of challenge. Some people don't. Some people just kind of want like just kick back and just play something very simple. And some people kind of want to have something that's fun, but also challenging. But I felt that they took that game in a direction even for somebody who I would consider myself a Souls vet, they took it in a direction where it was more hard and punishing than fun. And I would say beyond what would be a normal challenge for like fighting bosses and whatnot, to the point where you're spending 3 hours or more on every single boss. And I don't really mind spending that much time on a boss or more. If it's a situation where, like, if I'm dying to things that, like, oh, okay, I see where my mistake was, or I can call out, okay, I fucked up here. I didn't dodge fast enough. I didn't block quick enough, whatever the case may be. But that game wasn't really like that. It was just ridiculously unfair when it came to the punishing nature of the game and killing you like really quick within just a few hits. And I kind of, it really started to make me think, do I really want to play a game like that again? And honestly, the answer is no, not really. And it's not because I don't like a challenge. I do. But also want it to be balanced in a sense where it's not going to I'm not going to have to sit there for hours and hours on a single boss. And a lot of the mechanics that were introduced into that game were, I would consider, very cheap. Like oversized hitboxes that don't match the model. So you could literally be like trying to give yourself a certain amount of space from the boss whenever it is going to do an attack. And you give yourself space, but it's not enough because the hitbox doesn't match the model. And then the hitbox that you deal damage. So there's 2 hitboxes that like a boss will have. It'll have outgoing damage and incoming damage. And the outgoing damage, which is what you would receive as the player, is, I don't know if I'd say double what a normal Souls game would be, but it's quite a bit larger than a normal Souls game. And then the hitbox where you would deal damage to the boss is so much smaller, to the point where you've got to be right up on the boss. So it puts you in this weird position where you have to like maintain a certain level of distance to where you can be close enough to deal damage, but also be far enough away to mitigate damage, even if you are doing the perfect guarding. It was such a weird game. And I played through the game 3 times, even on New Game Plus. So I understand the combat. I understand what they were trying to do. But I kind of realized that it was a bit too much. Like normal Souls games, I don't know if you ever played any of them. They're fair. You're still going to die a lot, but usually when you die, you can, call out, okay, I died because I didn't do this right. But that game was just pretty absurd.
Boy.
Yeah, Elden Ring, it would be considered a Souls game. The only boss fight in that game that I would say is not really very fair is Melina, because she has that dance, the sword dance move. And yes, there are ways to mitigate it. I usually use frost bombs on her, but it's kind of a bullshit move, to where if you get caught in it, you're dead. I can't count the 20 seconds I tried Dark Souls 2. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is the only Souls game I have not played. You died once in Dark Souls 2 and closed it. I do want to maybe give it a try one day to see if it's something that I could potentially enjoy, but knowing that it wasn't developed by the same team, because it was developed by what is known as the B team of From Software. So they had their own vision and their own direction for the game, which is one of the reasons why it didn't exactly do very well. But I own both versions of the game, so I think one of these days I'll probably sit down and give it a try. I probably won't complete it. Or maybe I'll end up loving it. I don't know, but I've heard just too much controversy on that game. Yeah, I remember these things. Damn. Pistol was not enough.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes. Ahí está.
The movement is crap. Alright, we're gonna go shotgun this time. Jesus Christ.
Un forastero.
Oh crap, he's one too. I'm gonna need some ammo for these. Hearing that guy makes me miss Craig from Borderlands 2.
What the fuck?
I never tried Borderlands 2. I came close because I heard so many good things about it. I love the art style of it. It looked really fucking cool. Like, I really liked the way they did the art style of that game. It was just so awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna need some shotgun shells if I'm gonna be dealing with those things. Backcountry.
What is this place? Some kind of shrine. Same mark from the church.
Boy.
The game is cartoony, but their boundaries on what they say is hilarious. Yeah, I that's why I say I like the art style of it.
The lake.
Oh, there's treasure in the lake. Ah, wait, is it on the boat? Okay. It's like the Loch Ness Monster type of shit. Yeah, I think when they first came out with that game and I saw the art style of it, I was just like, this game is going to be like really good on optimization of, you know, being able to like play at a high frame rate and just play very well because, well, almost like Fortnite because of the type of graphics that they ended up going with. But unfortunately, you know, I just never made the time to actually getting around and playing it. Fortnite's another game I would have loved to have played. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to leave this behind. Maybe not. If they were to remake 2, I'd 100% pre-order it. And we need shotgun shells. So we need more. Okay, we're gonna have to wait on that. gold chicken egg. Huh. I don't even think we've even seen a gold chicken egg. Oh, okay. So now we can open up those chests. But they're as bad as Blizzard when it came to the company. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't really. That's a bummer. All right. Oh, the guy's over here, I think. That's awesome. Now we can go ahead and do this. So they hired people to do voice acting for the game. Oh, really? Yeah, I think I need to go up this ladder. I actually was going to continue to play Ender Lilies, and I'm going to go back to it, but I wanted to play this because I was able to get the controller to work, and it's Halloween, so... then the game got very popular and never paid them. Oh, man, that's messed up. Yeah, I got you.
I've got some new items in. Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Don't think we have anything to sell.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
Got a selection of good things on sale.
That's why Borderlands 3 has complete different voices.
For your life. Easy choice, mate.
I remember reading about... There was this woman... are you familiar with the content creator? His name is Yang Yeah. He basically does... I don't want to call him a journalist. He basically rips off other people's reporting on games and then makes YouTube videos and just reads off what's on the website. Okay, well, he basically did that, and he reported on this woman who was a voice actor for... I don't remember what game it was, so I don't know if it was Borderlands or not, but basically she did all this voice acting and she never got paid. And she came out and she started like basically, you know, letting everybody know, hey, yeah, this company, I went and worked for them, I did all this voice acting and they didn't pay me. And he basically did a video saying that what she did was wrong, she shouldn't have said what she said and all this other crap. And I'm like, dude, if she fucking did the work and the company's not paying her and she's outing the company, people need to know that shit. That's not why I don't like him. I just think he is more of a plagiarist, but attachable mines. Yeah, we can't do anything with this. Looks like we ran out of... Okay. Yeah. I didn't know the lady. I don't remember. And I don't know if it was Borderlands 3, but it was I guess kind of a similar situation. I went to college because I wanted my, kind of like as a kid when I was younger, like my dream was to be a game developer. But then as I went through college, and this was way before the internet blew up to where it is, like now if you want to be a game developer, you don't need to go to college for it. But back then it was, wasn't like it is. But as I was progressing through college, I learned more about the industry, not as much as I know now. I know a lot more now. And I realized just how corrupt a lot of the industry is. And the only real way to be a game developer and probably make it worth your while is to be an indie developer, because going and working for all these big companies is just, it's just not good. Yeah, I agree. I'm a big believer in like, I'm sure you heard about the writer's strike that was going on. I think it ended though. And I've always felt writers for movies, television shows, games should be well paid, like paid well, because without them we don't have anything. And why does it have a harpoon there? Oh, I see what they did. Okay. So, to a certain extent, I was kind of supportive of, what was going on with the writer's strike and all that. I kind of feel actors are overpaid, in my opinion, especially when you compare to, what the writers actually get. Oh. Okay, I guess we're going up on here. Yeah, no problem. Wait a minute. Okay, so we could socket this and sell it for something. Oh, it has to match the... Okay. Fair enough. Alright, fair enough. Is there a way to get back? Oh, there's a treasure over there. Oh, okay. Okay.
Boy.
So, Craig is a psycho. Oh, like he's one of the antagonists in the game? I wonder if we can go out to that lake and get that, or if that monster's going to come after us. I guess we can try it. Oh, he became a playable character? Okay. So we go to the right or left. I feel like I'm doing God of War here. Look at me when I scream at your soul, you loud sacks of filth, and sour cream can hit me with your pain pinatas all day, but you'll never take the jellied fantasies of my wasted youth. My stomach is clear and my mind is full of bacon. What? That's a weird quote. Okay, there's still one more. Oh, okay, I think I see it. I don't even think I can pick that up. Yeah, I can't pick that up. This is what I was talking about the inventory. It's really, really shitty. I don't even know if I'd want to use that gun, to be honest. There's no treasure over there. Is this where we get the golden egg? Need eggs, because I've been starving for friggin' eggs. Okay, I got enough room. I don't have enough room for a brown one, though. Can we send these eggs to... Nope. I'm gonna send this to fucking storage. Just don't have enough room for everything. Oh, there's the golden egg.
I'll be taking this.
Oh, they shit eggs. So if I ever need eggs, I can come over here. Hey, fucker! Fucking attacking me.
Boy.
When you kill enemies consecutively, he will scream, "Stop dying at me." Oh, Craig will? Is that game, is it more focused towards multiplayer, or is it a good single player option, like campaign? Oh, we could probably go over there. Both doesn't take long to beat. Oh, okay. I'm hoping to beat or complete this by Sunday. Now I got to get back to Ender Lilies. Finish that up. Oh, these guys are back. Sony had a deal where they had BL2 on there for... Oh, okay. Yeah. Game sales are legit. That's kind of how I'm feeling about... Oh, okay, we get a gold bar. There's a new game out called Lords of the Fallen, but there's a lot of problems with the game. So I decided, I'm not going to play it right now, but if it goes on sale, later I might give it a try or something. Okay, we've already been in here, so we need to go over there. Oh yeah, we can get that now too. Game sales are a very good way to get a lot of games really cheap. I like my treasure, like I like my baby sticks. I'll probably do this if I remember. Go on YouTube later and see if because if this character you're talking about is like, a pretty popular character, there's probably videos where people have like compiled like some of his best lines, like the acting or whatever, and like made like a compilation video. So I'll probably check it out. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Okay, we got that treasure, so we can get out of here now. I think I'd like to maybe sit down one day and go through the games that I've played and pick out some of my favorite NPCs, like, voice acted characters. Despite some of my issues with Liza P, there was a character in that game that I thought was really good that most people didn't like. It was the Riddler guy. I think he was the best NPC in the game as far as like voice acting. But he was so annoying, and that's what made him so good, because he was so good at, being annoying. But he wasn't annoying because it was just like, a character. Like, it was a well-crafted, annoying character. Kind of like, Eugene from The Walking Dead. Like, I love the actor. He's fucking awesome. But I hated the character, but that just shows how good he was at making the most annoying character, because there's all kinds of reasons, why, He's still getting up. Oh, fuck you. You eat up too much ammo, dude. These things eat up way too much ammo. Alright, that's a little bit better. Like, I don't have enough shotgun shells to fucking deal with that kind of bullshit. There's a quest over here. Past it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's that fucking... Okay, I see. I think we got the key now, right? So I don't know if you played Dark Souls 1 or not, and I'm going to use that one as the best example. Best world design ever, in my opinion. I could talk for hours about the design, but anyways, they're doing a very similar thing here that is derivative of Souls games, at least from what I've seen so far. And I don't remember playing... I played the original, but I don't remember it because it was like, fuck, back in 2006 or something like that. So it's like almost 20 years ago. But they're doing a lot of interconnecting, you know, where they have areas all connect and you unlock shortcuts, which I love. I love that. It's not as good as the Dark Souls world design, but it is definitely picking up from that. Can you post something? Yeah. You mean like a video or what? Could someone catch the gigantic fish that lives in the lake for me? Fish oil has many uses. After all, this photo should help you find it. Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, I'm not real particular about stuff posting in chat. I mean, as long as it's not like porn or something like that. Okay. Was there something specific you want me to check right now, or you want me just posting it for me to check out later? Is this an NPC?
The hell is going on here?
She's gonna burst. She's not gonna turn, like have that thing pop out of her. Just play one of the clips so you can see how much he sounds like that NPC you were fighting. Oh, okay. 1 second. I do think... Let me make sure that this is... All right, which one you want me to play? It should play on stream. Annie? Okay. Let's do this one.
Over here, my sweetmeats. Your Prince of Justice and Genocide has something to say. Gone are the days of the tentacle, and the age of the gods, and mercy is far away.
We are fighters of the middle, the second act in a 3-part meat play, and I will win Best Supporting Actor! I know what I have become. I am the inside of this world. I taste the gore, and I smell the crying, and I want more! I want to bathe in your flesh! I want to savor your fear! I want to live inside a castle built of your agony, and I want to crumble it with an axe to your carotid artery!
I know this may be a little bit off, but I don't want to make it sound like this guy sounds like Mark Hamill, but he reminds me of Mark Hamill, because Mark Hamill did the Joker.
Keep your chin up so I can smash it with a hammer! Oh, there's no time to cry! We have to squeeze the whimpers out of you like a smothered baby in the night. You won't make a noise now, will you? Will you? You stay quiet or you're dead! Now and forever!
He's good. Yeah. Yeah, I never watched the Batman animated series, so I didn't know for the longest time that Mark Hamill was a voice actor. And when I found out he was a voice actor, I was like, really? It really caught me off guard because I was never familiar. So I pulled up, some of the stuff on YouTube or whatever, and I was just like, wow, it's like he's fucking good. He's like really good. And I was like, damn. And of course, he's done games. He's done all kinds of shit. And I was like, wow. But this guy, I don't want to make it sound like he sounds like him. Because obviously the voice is different. But just the grit, Mark Hamill has a very similar way of doing that. Like from what I heard of his Joker. Anyways. I'm a huge fan of Mark Hamill. I really, really love Mark Hamill. I'm not a fan of his politics. He's very ignorant when it comes to politics, but I'm a big fan of him. And I have to say that because he's been a lot more vocally political over the last few years, and I don't fault him for his beliefs, but a lot of people think they know politics and they swim around in it like they're experts when they really don't know what they're talking about. Do I not do anything with this? You should have seen when I found out the Joker and Luke Skywalker were the same person. Yeah, that's how I felt. I felt the same way. I was like, what? He's very talented. I'm glad that he found something, outside of, playing Luke Skywalker that was, a good fit for him. I feel like you really get to see more of his talent as an artist and as an actor through the voice acting than, because he did good as Luke Skywalker, but let's be real, it's not like it was a real complicated role. There were some moments, obviously, like Empire, was really good. Like when he finds out, about Vader being his father, he did a really good job with that scene. I don't want to make it seem like he doesn't have good acting. He does, but I think he excelled quite a bit with his voice acting. Are we, I guess this is kind of like a dead end. Oh my god, these fucking dogs. Oh, great.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yep. I wonder if we can do this.
Boy.
This rifle is pretty legit. Even though the series was not great, I thought Mark Hamill did great in The Flash. Yeah, I don't watch too much of the newer stuff. I'm allergic to woke culture, and most of that shit is infested with woke culture. I watched The Boys. I don't know if you ever seen The Boys. That's a great show. That's just a whole parody of all that bullshit. Oh shit. Oh, they're trapped. Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude, this place is infested with these fuckers.
Next.
Oh, great. Don't look, trapped to me. Dude, get away from me. Fucking dogs. Wait, these dogs can't climb a ladder. Maybe I can snipe them. The fuck did they go? Oh no, this one over here, right in front of me down there, he got trapped in one of those things, and then I shot him, and then he died. I like when yeah, I didn't notice it either until I had to do a double take. Because I was wondering, why is he not moving? Because it was kind of hard to see because the way the trap looked.
All right.
Shit! I really like this rifle. It's fucking dope. I'll go back and show you what I mean, though. So this trap right here, it was kind of hard to see because I was wondering, like, why wasn't he fucking moving? So I was like, I think I was like standing over here. Oh, I see why I couldn't tell, because of that grass. It was kind of hard to see through the grass, but yeah, he wasn't moving. I was like, why is he not moving? So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll shoot him. But then he ended up getting free, but then he died. He died around the time where he got freed. But that's cool. Like, I like when when mechanics in the game also affect the enemies as well. I also like when enemies fight each other too. That's one of the things I really like about the Souls games is you can oftentimes get certain NPCs to fight certain enemies. It's just, kind of a cool mechanic.
Boy.
There's a family friend that's pretty close. She loved this game on PS2. Oh, okay. I wasn't really sure what platforms this got released on. I played it on the GameCube. I believe it was summer of 2006. I played this, the remaster of Resident Evil 1. It wasn't a remake. And then Resident Evil 0. So me and my girlfriend at the time, we were living in Hawaii, We bought a GameCube and we bought all 3 of those Resident Evil games and kind of played them all summer long for the most part. But I ended up leaving my GameCube with her when I left Hawaii to go back to school. Okay. So they don't want us going back that way. All right. Yeah. There's some really sketchy shit going on, man, with the fucking elites in this world. There are people that have just gotten so goddamn powerful that they're getting away with murder. They're getting away with stealing people's land. And, I mean, not that that's necessarily new. I don't want to make it seem like that's like it's never been done before. But it's never been done to the scale and to the, like, the way, in a sense, where it's just blatantly obvious. So you may or may not be aware of this, but Oprah Winfrey, and she's not the only one, there's her, Jeff Bezos, and a few other elites that have been trying to buy land from people in Hawaii, a specific area. And it's the area that caught fire. And it's strongly believed that they purposely sabotaged and set the fires and then tried to play the good guy to go in and buy the land from them, from the people that were originally living there, as a means to say, oh, we're going to help you out, you know, because your land is, you know, is no good to you anymore. And we're going to pay you to be able to move somewhere else. And it basically, they're stealing the land. And the reason why they're wanting to do that is because they have this design of like this specific like city that they want to build there only for elites. It's fucking crazy.
Boy.
Yep, that's exactly what happened, man. It's really fucking crazy. And it's not the same as like what happened when the settlers came over. It's the fish I think we need to get. I don't know how we're supposed to capture it though. It's not the same thing as like, you know, when like Christopher Columbus and the settlers came over and they kind of took the Indians' land or whatever. That's not exactly the same thing. Not that that was good either, but you know, it is what it is. Exactly. Trying to remember. I think we're going this way. Yeah, I don't think we can do that, so go through here. I did quite a bit of research into the Israeli and Pakistan conflict. I did enough research where I have a pretty solid opinion on it now. It wasn't. It was a little difficult, but not impossible. Just because there's a lot of history there. Yeah, homeless has always been kind of a problem. I mean, look at California. That's arguably like one of the worst places. We can't wait. Can I go up from here? Oh, like you haven't kept up with the Israel war. Well, I don't really need to sit here and go into the details on which side is right and wrong, but I can say that this, unfortunately, and I'm not trying to be like what is it? A fearmonger. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a fearmonger, but there's a very high chance that this situation between Israel and Hamas and Gaza, it could lead to World War III. I mean, it's not just going to be one thing, but that is something that is definitely going to expedite World War III. The Russia-Ukraine war was already, a bad sign. But with Israel and, Gaza kind of being at war, and Iran is looking to step in, because it's kind of like Iran being at war with, Israel. And if that happens, that pulls the United States in, which pulls in the United Nations, which basically, and then now China will expedite their move on Taiwan, because China's in works right now to invade Taiwan. They've been, working, it's a process, and that will expedite their ability to go and take Taiwan. And the problem with them taking Taiwan is it is the largest silicon continent in the world right now. And if we lose the ability to trade with Taiwan in regards to the silicon chips, and China takes over, I mean, that is I can't even begin to tell you how bad that's going to be for everybody. So it's not looking good. Oh, there's some barrels down there. Okay. Yeah, I missed that. Okay, we got some shotgun shells. That's good. I thought I was going to be able to go up right here, but it's not going to let me. When I first started looking into the... Yeah, I know the feeling. This is really fucking confusing. Church key. All right, let's go back out in the lake and we'll go over here because I don't think we've done that. I try not to take the view of a pessimist. And I try to, stay optimistic. Especially, with, being bipolar and dealing with depression. It's not easy. And there are times where I am a little bit, or just straight up, pessimistic. But, in all honesty, what we're kind of witnessing right now with everything going on, without getting into the details, which I'm pretty informed on, is the reason why I don't have kids. I'm not clairvoyant, but you know, I kind of saw this coming. I will be honest, I didn't think it was going to happen quite as quickly as it is, but it is accelerating quite a bit. And I don't see the point in bringing a child into a world like this. Oh, maybe I can go in over here. I mean, the only way I would have a child is, so I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. It's called Twins. I've only seen it like once. It was okay. I mean, it's not like the greatest movie, but it's a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not like a movie. It's a comedy, so it's not like, oh, like a big relief. In fact, you find this out at the beginning of the movie. But Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, they're twins, but they were separated at childbirth. And Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, that baby went to a family and they raised him on a deserted island. And this island, like, you know, was protected from all the bullshit that you would see in the world. And Danny DeVito's character grew up in the real world, like where we're at. So there's this big juxtaposition between the two, as Arnold ends up finding his twin, Danny DeVito, and you know, it's kind of funny, you know, going back thinking about it now, it's like kind of makes a lot of sense, you know, because they try to basically tell what it would be like to have a child that grows up in like a perfect world that is protected from all the bullshit, you know, on a deserted island. He's educated. He's never influenced by a lot of the corruption that, you know, modern society would inflict. And Danny DeVito is kind of like the polar opposite. He's just a complete mess. Not him as a person, but the character he plays. Oh, right. Okay, so we have already done this part. All right, so what about this? All right, let's turn around.
Boy.
No, it kind of makes me think, because that would be the only way I would have a child, is if I had an island and I could homeschool that child, you know. But the thing is homeschool, while it is a good thing, children need to be around other children, and they need to be able to, you know, develop and learn social skills. And if your child is homeschooled and they've only got maybe a brother and a sister, or even a couple of siblings, that's not really enough. They need more than that. They need to get into conflict with other kids so they can learn to work and resolve each other's, you know, problems, so they can you know, be a contributing member of society. And if they don't develop those skills, they're just going to grow up being fucking raging narcissists. And that's, you know, you don't want that. Oh. Locked, okay. Can we unlock it from... Oh, we can go around. Okay, maybe we can go around. maybe it's a bit of an exaggeration to have to raise a child on a remote island, but definitely away from a lot of the bullshit. You want to change your PSN name to what?
Out of the way.
Find it amusing. Oh, raging narcissist. I don't think that would fit you very well. I don't think you're a narcissist. Okay. Why am I not surprised? Damn, there's a lot of these fools in here. Dude, I'm gonna run out of ammo. Fucker. Shit. We got some eggs. It wouldn't be... I'd find it amusing just to see my friends are out. Yeah. Shit, he's gonna throw a bomb. Did he blow himself up? I think he blew himself up. What a dumbass. Oh, okay. I guess we can unlock it from over here. Alright. If you want to see what a full range narcissist looks like, look at Jada Pinkett Smith. That will basically, she is by definition a narcissist. I don't need you getting up. Dude. Jesus. It'd be nice to be able to fucking... Okay, he's dead. I dated 2 women that were narcissists just like her. And that's how I know how to spot a narcissist so well. Definitely not something I'm proud to admit, but it was not a good time. I was fortunate to wake up and realize what was going on. Will Smith, unfortunately, did not, and it cost him. Brain not processing today. Okay. There's more.
Out of the way.
No, well, she recently came out and said that they have been separated since I think 2016, so like 7 years. Well, the only reason I know about it is because I follow some political commentators that reported on it because of it was related a lot to the Chris Rock slap. I'm sure you're aware that, I'm sure you haven't, even though you don't keep up, I'm sure you're aware that Will Smith slapped the fuck out of Chris Rock. Unjustly. And if you don't know, please tell me what rock you're living under so I can go live under that same rock. Okay. Because I would love to live under a rock that, to not have to know this shit. Dude, these guys do not go away. Oh, fuck. Where are you guys coming from? Oh, I set his ass on fire. Hell yeah. Oh, shit! Man, it's like they just keep coming. Okay.
Boy.
GFX do look good. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. And the performance is good. I'm holding up at 120 on it. I'm trying to budget for a 4090. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Mainly because NVIDIA is trying to raise their prices for the holidays because they're getting ready to release another series of cards, and it's all a gimmick. I don't know if I can get it at the normal price before the price increase. I'll probably pick one up if I can. The problem, there's 2 problems. One, they're trying to increase the price. I think they're going to try to do that in December. And 2, availability. Okay, so I could have probably used that too. It's a little late now. I already got all of them dead, but... Oh, okay, so we need... Okay, so it's 3 of them. Is there a clue or something? Oh, maybe this... Oh, okay. So these yellows... This must be it. Okay, so... Alright, so what's the other one? These yellow symbols must be the puzzle. They probably have to go in a certain order. The main reason I'm looking to potentially upgrading to a 4090 is I have a 3090 right now, which is it's a beast of a GPU. But I live in Texas and it gets pretty hot here, and if I got a 4090 it would drastically reduce the temperatures, although right now is not necessarily needed because we're going into winter, so it's actually going to help keep me warm. All right, I'm gonna have to fucking take screenshots because I'm not gonna remember this shit. Give me a second. I have to loop around again.
Boy.
I didn't even go to work today. Oh, are you feeling bad? I mean, like, were you supposed to work and you just weren't able to go? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't mean to pry, and you don't have to say, but what specifically, like feeling sick or depression or like, but if you don't want to talk about that, that's cool. I mean, maybe up here. Oh, it's probably down in that cave. Yeah, because we already got that one. Need one more. Some Natural Bridge Cavern shit here. Oh wait, is that? No. I was thinking maybe it's on the floor.
boy?
Exhausted lately. Been running around too much, getting like 3. Oh, yeah. Yep, that'll make you sick. Not trying to scare you, but you can die from that shit too. Oh. What the fuck is this? Okay, well, there's the last one. I don't know if it needs to be a specific order or not. Hopefully not. You said... There we go. Yeah, it doesn't matter what order, as long as you get the right symbols. Yeah, when I was in college, I got sick a lot because I was working 2 jobs and doing internships and doing college, and I had a girlfriend. I don't know how the fuck I did that. I probably should have died. I definitely couldn't do that shit now. There's no fucking way. Okay, this is probably what goes in one of those hands. Ooh. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll get back in the boat and head over here.
Ahí está!
What is it with you people? You know, I'm gonna use this lamp. What the fuck, dude?
No dejéis que se escape.
You guys are killing my ammo here, man. They really break the immersion by just spawning these random enemies out of nowhere. I think this is the way we're going. Yep. Huh. I don't know if I... Oh, fuck. We've already been over here. We can't even go up. Yeah, we can't go up. Shit. Oh, we have to go back over here. Wrong way.
Boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fall asleep. You know, get your rest, man.
Hello, stranger.
Okay, I'm not sure what I want to do here.
Welcome. Got us a... Welcome. I'll buy almost anything.
Are you struggling with insomnia right now? The fucking insomnia sucks, man. Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Perfect. You're a real professional. Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference between life and death. There you are, as you wished.
I found one small thing that works a little bit. Weirdest thing ever.
A well-tuned weapon can...
I have one too.
Lack of skill.
I'll tell you mine after if you decide to tell me yours. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine anyways. I'll let you go first. Mine's not available to me anymore though.
Try that on for size.
We haven't used this yet,
Fighting
but
chance out there, you best tune up your kit. See how that feels, mate. A fella like yourself should notice the difference right away. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. Try that on for size.
so when I was younger, I used to go to my aunt's every day after school, and she was on oxygen from smoking for 55 years. Oh, okay.
Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference between life and death.
Are you going to tell me it's the secondhand smoke that puts you to sleep? Oh, the sound of the oxygen machine. Okay. So like what is it? ASMR? I think that's what it's called. I'm not saying that is, but it kind of works the same. ASMR. It's like a kind of a sound noise machine type of thing.
Time is money, mate.
Yep, so I YouTube a 2-hour loop of Ox Machine. Yeah, that's not weird at all, man. That's a very common. That's very common. So mine, well, I have two. One that I use now and one that I used to have. So I had this ex-girlfriend, right? When I was in college, one of my ex-girlfriends. She wasn't a narcissist though, just not a good fit. But she liked to talk a lot. And I know that sounds kind of funny coming from me because I talk a lot. But 10 take how much I talk and then multiply that times 10. I mean, she's a female. Of course, she's going to talk a lot. And so I would come home from work and school, and I've always had a hard time. I know, right? And I would have a hard time shutting my brain down. Even though I was exhausted and I was tired, I couldn't actually go to sleep. So what helped me fall asleep was her just talking. And, you know, I don't know what she was saying. You know, I wasn't really paying attention. But just her talking about whatever stuff she was talking about, I would literally fall asleep within like 5 minutes or less. And it always worked. And then she'd get pissed off, you know, because I would fall asleep because she wants me to listen to her. And it's not, I know it sounds like a joke, and I'm not joking. It's one of the best things I ever had that helped me fall asleep. Unfortunately. And, you know, And if, you know, if the other issues that we had in our relationship weren't an issue, I'd probably would have married her just to be able to get some sleep, because I would just have her talk, and that would put me to sleep. It sounds like I'm being like I'm joking, and I'm not. It's not a joke. That was the number one thing that actually helped put me to sleep. The other thing, and what I do now is, and it doesn't work the same, but I'll put on like, you know, some kind of movie or TV show or something like that, and I'll turn the volume kind of low, you know, where I can just hear it a little bit, and just like having some kind of, I don't know, background noise or whatever, and that kind of helps me a little bit fall asleep. And my ex-girlfriend, when I went out of state to college, because I broke off the relationship because it was just never going to work due to our lifestyles and everything, she contacted me like a couple months after, you know, before I was going to graduate. So we hadn't talked and seen each other in like 3 years. And I told her, you know, during the conversation, I was like, yeah, I miss you a lot. You know, you would have been very helpful to helping me get some sleep through college. It sounded like I was being a dick, but I was being honest. But she actually didn't get too mad about it.
My back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
Yeah, I was kind of a dick. Well, I mean, I still am, but I don't know what this is for. Oh, okay, so I got to inlay it with, okay. So it seems like that would just be for money or whatever. Oh, wait. The drop rate of resources? Yeah, that would be very helpful. I was actually going to go with this laser sight, but resources would be helpful.
Not seen anything you like, stranger? An interesting choice. I mean it in a good way, of course. Well then, what can I do you for?
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
My family friend always talked about her favorite weapon would be the Tommy gun.
Come back anytime.
And she would speed run to get it in this game. Oh, okay. of chapter 3s here. Guess we'll start with that one. Should we get it in like 20 minutes and then just roll through the game? Yeah, I play generally when I do a first playthrough like I'm doing on this game. I mean, not counting the original back in 2006 or whatever, whenever I played it. I play just normal. I try to play blind and not look things up. I will look things up, but only if I find it's something stupid that the developers have done that is just going to be a huge time waster for no, logical reason. Or sometimes I'm just too dumb to figure out something. Like in Dark Souls 1, there's a section when you go to an Orlando, and I just was too stupid to put 2 and 2 together on how to progress through there. It was actually really simple, but it was also very easy to miss. And I spent like 30, 45 minutes trying to figure it out. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, okay. Most people don't find it anyway, so I didn't feel too bad. It's a difficult, it's not a puzzle. It's just, to progress, there's a certain way you need to progress, and it's easy to miss. I would love for them to remake Dark Souls. Off topic, Melina was the only boss in Elden Ring I never killed. Yeah, there's no shame in that, man. That boss is kind of bullshit. Unfortunately, well, the first time I killed her, I used there's 2 different types of summons in the game. There's a normal summons where you like summon an NPC, and then there's you get personal summons in the game. And I used a personal summons. They kind of changed it versus the other Souls games. So that's how I killed her and quite a few of the other bosses the first time I went through. Because it wasn't the same as like a normal NPC. I can't pick that up. So I imagine that if you were to probably use one of those summons, you'd be able to kill her. If you're trying to do her solo, she's very difficult. I mean, I was able to do her solo. I have a strategy now where I can do it, and it's not a cheese. It's, it took a while to kind of, get it down, and I still died to her. I won't load her up and just kill her in a single shot. I'll probably spend a few attempts trying to kill her, but I do have a pretty good strat for her now. So there's a treasure here. Oh, okay.
Boy.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I did solo. I mean, I did another playthrough and I soloed everything, but when I first started playing the game, I was soloing things, and then I got those summons, and which was different than the NPC summons. Yeah, I didn't either. I started using them because I was like, oh, okay, because they weren't overpowered. They only last for a short time, at least at the launch. So it's not like you still have to fight the boss. It's not like doing a normal NPC where the NPC kind of does a lot of the work for you. So that's why I was using them. But then I started getting to a point where I was just like, you know what? These are kind of becoming a crutch. So I quit using them. And then I got to the wrestler boss, one of the final bosses, because there's like 4 bosses in a row at the end. He's the one that does like the wrestling moves or whatever. And my build was pretty shitty, and I spent like a couple hours on him. I was like, okay, fuck it. So I just did a summons, killed him, and then I went and did Radagon, killed him without the summons, and then Elden Beast is a joke. That's nothing really to brag about. But then I went and did a second playthrough and, came up with a pretty good build. I think my build probably still works. They've nerfed it a little bit, but I think it's still usable. It's just not as powerful as it used to be. And it's a build that you don't have to use summons for. Oh, they blocked it off. Shit.
Boy.
Used to rob. Oh, Rivers of Blood. Yeah, that was a real popular one. I use seppuku with the Scarab blade. Dual wield Scarab blades. That's not what I did my first playthrough on. My first playthrough, I used the Dancer sword. It was okay, but it wasn't good for doing a final, or like a. It's a good weapon, but it's not one of my go-to. I don't know if this thing opens up yet, as I suspect there's something behind here. I thought something was going to bust out of there, but never did. So yeah, we can't get back through there. They blocked it off. So they literally blocked off being able to get back to the hub. You can't go this way, and you can't go this way. Huh. I guess we could go over here. Rivers of Blood was like way overpowered at launch. I think they nerfed it, but at launch it was like everybody was using it, and people were, complaining about it in PvP because it was just so overpowered. I never used it, so I tested it, but I never actually used it. The only thing I don't like about seppuku is because it's good. It's actually really good, but it takes a while to get dual wielding buffs, and it's only good for like 45 seconds, and you lose a lot of time trying to buff, to get it up and running. So you don't really get the full 45 seconds because it takes so long. Now, if you're just using a single weapon, then it's fine. But if you're trying to dual wield, it's still good. It's still doable. It just is difficult to get the timing right. I have a whole script for it in my notes or whatever. I just haven't played the game in a while. I've been holding off on replaying Elden Ring until the DLC comes out. Okay, looks like we got another one of those puzzles. Is that another one of those rats? Okay, so Here's the first symbol. Oh, we're probably gonna have to take the boat down. Wait a minute. Oh, here's the other one. Okay, and then there's a ladder. Okay, and there's, I guess this is the last one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see what they did. Very clever. It's actually that. That's the true symbol. I think that's what they did. I'm just being a little presumptuous here, but... Very clever. Okay. Alright, gotta open up my screenshots here because I have a goldfish brain. There we go.
Boy.
Okay, man. Take care. I'm probably going to be getting off soon. I say that. I'm kind of getting hungry. Oh, I guess we could get that treasure there. Alright, so now we got both heads. I guess we can go put this over there. So I think the heads go over here. So we need to... Yeah, I'll probably get this turned in, get to a save, and then I'll end the stream. I'll try to stream again tomorrow. Continue this. Okay, looks like we're in the right spot. You know, I wonder if you're supposed to put these on a specific hand.
Condor 1 to Roost. I found the key to the church.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
Right. No time to chat. I'm going in. Condor 1 out.
Head for the church. Okay. Now I need to get to a save, so where's the closest save? Yeah, it's right across the way. Okay. We'll get there, I'll save, and I'll end the stream. Then we'll pick it up again tomorrow.
Oh, brakes.
Okay. I'm going to end it here. For anybody watching, thank you very much for watching. And I'll pick this back up again tomorrow. I will continue Ender Lilies, but I'm going to finish this first just because it's like Halloween and I was actually able to get the controller to work for this. I thought I was going to have to use keyboard and mouse, but since the controller's working, kind of worked out pretty good. Anyways, I will see you guys on the next stream.